How are you? Welcome to my channel, Da Olivera. Today, I have brought another step-by-step guide for you on making a macrame bracelet. This time, I brought a model that is made using the square knot, but with a variation of it. Look, and we can make the butterfly knot here. I made this with different types of threads, so you can get an idea of how each one looks. And I hope you like this idea, a super quick step-by-step to make. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and remember to turn on the notifications below. Every week, I bring the complete step-by-step guide here for you. I really appreciate the support you have here on the channel. Shall we get started? So, to make this macrame bracelet, I have separated the silk thread or sateen thread for us to work with. This one is 1 mm in thickness. Alright. And we will need to make the base 2 threads of 40 centimeters. And also, we will need 1 thread for braiding that is 65 centimeters long. In addition, I have set aside the beads that we will be using. These ones here are silver and they are 4 millimeters. But I will leave all the materials in the video description for you as well. I will start then with the 2 base threads. I will leave this here. I will measure about 10 centimeters. And from here, we will secure it to our clipboard. Alright. From this point, we will start braiding to work on our macrame bracelet. And now, with the 65 centimeter thread, we will secure it here at the base. I will see with him under the 2 threads, and we will place it in the middle. To secure it here at the base, we will make the square knot of the macrame. I start here with the right thread, making a letter P over the base threads. And with the left thread, I pull here the end of this left thread. And with the end, we will pass it under the threads here at the base, and I will bring it inside here from the little loop we left here from the letter P. Alright, and we are going to adjust this thread to position it exactly in the middle. I always bring the 2 ends here together and I gradually adjust the threads. See, so we can get the center of the thread right. Okay. Having done that, look, I have the same measurements on both sides, and now I will take the knot up. I have completed the first side here. Now we will do the left side to complete our square knot. With the left side over the base, we make a letter Q. With the thread on the right, I pull the strand over here, and with the end of the thread on the right, look, I come underneath and bring it inside the loop of the letter Q. So, I pull it to adjust the knot. Here at the beginning, we will do this step by step. Look once again as we made a pair here. Now, we will do it one more time. I will repeat it here, doing it to the right. And once again, doing this to the left. And here, now, I am going to burn the 2 ends of the thread that we are braiding now. We are going to start adding the beads. Okay. So, here, on 1 thread, I will pass A. And on the right thread, I do the same thing. I pass another bead here. I take it up. And now we are going to reverse the base that we will be working on. I have both threads here in the middle. I will open the 2. Along with the beads that we braided will come and stay here in the center. They will now serve as the base of our macrame bracelet. I will secure them here on the board below to make it easier to braid. And now with these 2 threads, we are going to make once again the square knot. I will start with the right side. I make it here as if it were the letter P. With the left thread, I pass it underneath and bring it through, and I will adjust it. The difference here, look, is that we are not going to tighten this knot all the way up. We will leave a space about 1 finger's width without adjusting. Now, with the left thread, I finish making the square knot here. And this little thread we pull tightly to close and secure this knot. See. And here I have the 2 loose beads. I will do it once more for you to see. Look, with the thread that we are braiding, this one on top is where we will pass the beads. Since this was the thread that was at the base, it hasn't been burned at the ends yet. So I burn it to make it easier to pass through. And I place a bead on each side I do the same thing here on the right side. I have them here.
Here. And now, once again, we are going to alternate the base wire. Look, I take it off the clipboard. I will open these two wires, and with the wires that I was braiding, I bring them back to the middle once again. And look, it's with these that I will make the square stitch. I start from the right, so it looks the same from the top. We don't tighten this first little stitch completely. We leave it a bit loose, and we give the same space here as we did at the top. See, I leave the same space here. Now I do it with the left side, and we tighten the wire on the left. See, so that this little stitch here doesn't come loose. This here, then, is the square stitch, but we make it, see, like the butterfly stitch, because of the space we leave and the shape it creates here, all right. And here, now, I will place the beads on this wire once again, and I will alternate until I complete the work here, our braiding. I am going to make about 13 centimeters, and I will come back to show you how we will finish it. I have now reached the end of the bracelet. Here, look, before we finish, we are going to do the square stitch one more time to make it the same as we did up there. I have already made the first two to finish the butterfly stitch here. Now, we are going to make two more. Okay, just a tip for you all. Since we have the base wire shorter than the braiding wire, always remember that when we finish, the braiding wire has to be in the middle. See, it should match the same length on the other side, all right. Here, look, regardless of the measurement you are going to make, I made mine with 13 centimeters, but I was paying attention so that when finishing, this little wire here would end up being longer, and we would have the same 10 centimeters that we started with, all right. Let me show you how it turned out. Look. Up close, it gives a really cool effect. And look, the tips here ended up being practically the same size when finishing, okay? When doing the finish here, this excess wire that's left over, we just need to cut it. I will cut here. On both sides, I always leave about 2 millimeters extra here, so we can burn and seal this wire, okay. I will also make it tight here, so it sticks to the wire of the bracelet. It's ready, see. Since both sides here are the same length, I don't even need to cut to adjust. Just this one here, look, that turned out a little bigger. I come here, cut it, and I will tie a simple knot here, look, on both ends of the wire. I made it here on both sides, look, just to show you the measurement it ended up with. Can you see? It measures 13 centimeters here, just right, okay. And now, to finish, we are going to make the adjustable clasp. I will join the two sides of the bracelet here. I will use the same wire, about 15 centimeters to finish. And here, with it, I will also do the square stitch. Look, I pass the wire underneath my bracelet. And I will do the same step by step for the square stitch. See, I start with the wire on the right. Bring it in here and adjust it to the middle. And I do the same thing now with the left side of the wire. Okay, there is already a video here on the channel showing how to do the step by step of the adjustable clasp. I still have two other options for how to make the adjustable clasp. I will leave the link up here for you in case you want to watch and choose which one you prefer. Here, I continue braiding until I finish this little wire of mine. I have finished both sides here, so I will just come here and seal the tip of the wire once more so that it doesn't come loose. I do the same thing here, and look, it's very easy to put on and take off, and it also adjusts to various sizes of the wrist, all right. It's a different model. See, the little beads here also move along the wire through the stitch, creating a really cool effect. I made it in this color with this size and with this thickness of wire. I also made it with a thinner wire, look, of 0.8, which gives a different effect as well. And I made the same model of the bracelet, but here without anything, look, just the wire, which also creates a very beautiful braid. I hope you all like this idea. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.